Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. How is everyone doing? Merry Christmas. I'm so excited to have you here. Please, I'll give all the guidelines, but make sure that you keep yourselves on mute unless you need to share something, because this is going to make everything better for everyone. I am so excited. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is by far my favorite workshop of the year. So you can understand how excited I am. Just make yourselves comfortable, maybe get something to drink as we have people joining. I love that everyone has their cameras on. Let's get the energy going. So please keep yourselves on mute. Ariadne is our moderator, co-host for today. How is everyone doing? Maybe we can get a moment and share in the chat. Who are you? Where are you tuning in from? And if it's your first time, write in the chat first time that you're joining a Vision Quest with me. If you've done it before, you can type pro. Let's get the energy going. Also, feel free to make content, especially if you're building your business. You should be making content right now. These are content opportunities. So make sure you do that. First time Vision Quest, Eleni. Really? I thought you were like, you have been doing that for a while, no? Okay. Okay, I'm excited. I'm excited. A bunch of first timers. Shall I take a moment then to share a little bit more? What is it that we're going to be doing today together and how we're going to play? I believe most of you, if not all of you, know me, Sofia Kakkava. I'll be your host and coach for today. My wish for today is to really get all our heart out there and design a year that is going to be the best that we had so far. A year that we're going to live our fullest potential, a year that we're going to be a service to the world, service to others, but a year that we're also going to have fun, a year that we're going to meet amazing people. So welcome to the Vision Quest. This is the 4th year in a row that I'm hosting this workshop. This workshop has changed my life personally. This is a workshop, a version of it that I did back in the days with my own life and business coach. This is a workshop that things that I've put in there in terms of names, numbers, locations, experiences, they just turned to be true. So I feel it's my personal responsibility to offer that back to the community. And the most amazing thing about Vision Quest is the collective energy. What do I mean by that? I could have sent the workbook and each one of you to do it on their own pace. There are a few people, a lot actually, parts of the community, maybe due to time zone, due to family and holidays, that they didn't make it live and they're going to rewatch or watch the recording. And this is powerful. But what we're going to do right now, we are people from all over the world. I see some here from Barcelona, Third Vision Quest, Poland, New Delhi, Jordan, Dubai, US, Canada, Romania, Bulgaria. I'm right now in the US as well. we're going to create amazing energy. We're going to raise the vibration. So 2025 is going to be a year that we're going to manifest easily and effortlessly. So if you're ready to give your 100%, give me a yes in the chat. Give me a ready. How ready are you? How ready are you? Amazing, amazing, amazing. Before we share the workbook and dive into the content for today, I want to ask you to choose one intention, one word that is going to support you, that is going to guide you, something that you're going to share today during our vision quest. What is one word, one big intention that you will bring to our online table? Eva is fast, consistency, thank you. Consistency, manifestation. Play big, I love that. Rohan is ready. India is going big. Confidence, freedom. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. So here's how we're going to play. I want to make this as interactive as possible, but this is a little bit different than the usual workshops that I'm hosting. This is also a time for reflection for you. So I'm going to share a workbook with you that you're going to utilize throughout the time. Please do not move too fast on the workbook. Pay attention to what is shared in the room, how I'm guiding you, the questions that we're asking. At any point, if there are any questions, please raise them in the chat or raise your hand. I'm going to have some open share outs at some point, but because this is an intense process, we're going to be together for the next 2 hours. I want you to be fully focused. But there are going to be moments that I will ask you to also share in the chat. Why do we do that? As I mentioned before, collective energy, manifestation energy, and accountability. Also, you're going to be able to see what others are working on and give silent blessings. The moment you realize that you're not alone and you do not have to manifest everything by yourself, you see how life becomes more fun, more playful, and things get easier. So you are here for you, you're here for yourself. Take the time for that, but you're also here to give. And the more you give, the more you receive. So share that energy with others. Ariadne, when we're ready, we can share the workbook, please, while I'm also making my content for today. You can download that. Feel free, the PDF we've created is fillable, so you can write things in there directly. Feel free to use that. If you prefer to write things in your notes or your notebooks, you can do that as well. Let me know if it works. Maybe give me a word works. It's okay. It's if you are able to download it and use it. But what I will also do, I will also be sharing my screen. So you do not have to worry about that. You can also, if you wish, follow what I share on the screen and then write things on your notebook. Yes. One more thing. I follow a certain pace for the Vision Quest. We are a group of 23 right now. So this means some things may come faster to you. Some things you may need more time. Some questions you may find really difficult. Some questions may come really easy. The intention and the idea behind the Vision Quest is we want our subconscious mind to be active. So we want to get our energy outwards. This means that I would like you to not overthink things. Write things down. You will have the booklet, the workbook with you afterwards. You can revisit things, but trust the power of the moment and trust your intuition, because some things are going to come up. We're going to reflect on relationships, on people, on situations, and even words, goals, thoughts that you didn't expect may arise. So that's good. We really, really want that. Are there any questions before I begin? No? Fantastic. So what is the basis of manifestation? Any thoughts you can share in the chat? Or some elements, some ingredients to manifest things? I see clarity there. Believing, fantastic, thank you. Belief and desire. Frequency, alignment, thank you. I will add on this recipe one more word, and the word is presence. The word is presence. Manifestation, by definition, is us really wanting something that is going to happen in the future. The future, though, is an illusion. Future and past do not exist. The only moment we have is our now. So in order to become a great manifestor in 2025, I would encourage you to be more present. And I would like to invite you to practice that already with me and with a group, with a short exercise of presence that we're going to do together. So I want you to relax wherever you're sitting, whether it's your bed, your desk, your office, the table. I want you to shake your shoulders, let them relax as well. Shake your head as well as Barna, if that feels comfortable. Stretch, yes, be comfortable, be comfortable. Back straight, chin down, neck back. I want you to sit with pride wherever you are right now. And I want you to take a deep breath through your nose as you let your eyes close for a moment. You are here now. You do not need to be anywhere else. You chose this moment for yourself. Whatever you have done in the past led you exactly where you are right now. Are you proud of yourself? Allow this little voice inside your head to smile and say, yes, I am proud of myself.
I am proud of myself.
Yes, I am proud of myself.
I am proud of myself.
Take a deep breath through your nose. And allow yourself to relax. This year is about to end, and this is exciting. Welcome to this vision quest. Right now, you have the chance to design a year that reflects your talents, your ambitions, your gifts. Are you ready to design? Are you ready to create something that reflects your fullest potential. Take a deep breath through your nose, allowing your body to cleanse. And once you're ready, you can open your eyes. Let's begin. Let's begin. 2024 reflection, and we're heading to 2025. 2025. Let me pull my PDF as well. So what is a vision quest and why is it important? What is a vision quest and why is it important? Why is it important to you? Why did you choose to be here right now? I mean, it's the day after Christmas. I bet you could be partying, spending time with your family, spending time with your loved ones. What made you? Because it's 24 of us. What made you take the time? You can share in the chat. Why? Why are you here? The only person that is allowed to say I'm here because I have to is Ariadne, because it's part of the team, right? But I bet Ariadne wants to be here as well, as much as I want. Daniel says, without clarity, we don't know what we're doing or where we're going. I will encourage you for the duration of this workshop to pay attention to the words that you use. And I want you to start using the word I. What is your reason for joining the Vision Quest? You can say, I'm here because without clarity, I do not know what I'm doing and where I'm going. Because I love my life and I want to create a new path. Because I have a dream and I want to manifest it. Fantastic. Fantastic. A little backstory to the Vision Quest. I was 2019. I was in Belgrade, Serbia. It was 31st or 30th of December. I'm in a very loud cafe because I'm out with friends for holidays, and I'm joining the Vision Quest. And I did not have my laptop. I had my headphones. I had my notes on my phone. And that was the first time I consciously sat for the next 2 hours and I created my vision. Back then, I used to work as an HR business partner for a software company in the Netherlands. I was making okay money for that moment. I was starting my career. And in that vision quest, I had to reflect on questions like, how much money do you want to be making by the end of the year? And of course, for me, I was testing the waters. I'm like, okay, let me just put something here. So the question was, how much money do you want to be making by the end of the year? So that was December 2019. And I just responded. The number I put then, I remember to today, was a little bit more than what I was making. And because I wanted not to go too wild with my manifestation to see if it works. I put a title and a number there. The number back in the days was 60,000 euros, what I've asked. I returned from the holidays and I meet with one lady I knew from my networking events. And she said, oh, Sofia, I want your advice for a project. So I meet the lady and she actually offers a leadership role as a head of people for a software company. And guess how much money they offered me in the contract, which I signed less than a month after the Vision Quest. It was the exact number I had put in my Vision Quest. Fast forward 2 years, I'm hosting the Vision Quest. My stretch goal for the year is to learn how to speak Spanish. Some of you that may know me for a little bit longer may laugh because it happened in a weird way. I traveled Central South America, but then I got sick and I stayed in Barcelona for 3 months. Believe it or not, I became fluent in Spanish without much effort. So this works. Treat it with the utmost love and respect. But before we decide where we want to go, we need to reflect where we are right now. So grab your pens, and I want you to measure your life as you have experienced it in 2024. I want you to look into these categories: personal life, work, family and friends, health, spirituality, love and relationships, finances, and learning and growth. I want you to do that fast. And I want you to circle on the top of the page or write the number how did 2024 feel? Let's say my health in 2024 was probably the best compared to the past few years. So I'll put there a 9. I was meditating daily, so 10. Still single, so I'll put like a 5 there. So reflect on what it is for you and circle your quick one. Once you complete that, I want you to share in the chat, what was your highest number? Which one or which ones were the categories that you thrived? Maybe share the category as well. Thank you. Health, 9. Learning and growth. Love, learning and growth. Amazing. Thank you for sharing. Yes, fun, finances, fantastic. And which one was your lowest? Or which ones? It is very important once we're doing these exercises to be honest. That's okay if love is 1, if finances is 1, if you hung out with people that were not up to your vibration this year. It's okay because we can change that. So now I will ask you to go back to all these categories, and I want you to circle in the bottom of the page, in the bottom of each scale, where do you want to be in that category in 2025? I will give you an example. If can I write with this or no? Yes. So if, let's say, it's tricky. If, let's say, in my work, I was a 4, I believe realistically that with the steps that I'm taking, because I started coaching, I started building my brand, that I will be a 7 in 2025. So I want you to circle, where do you want to be? If I did not see my family that much this year, but I'm planning 2025 to visit them. It will look like that. Take a moment to reflect. Take a moment to look at the space in between. How does it feel? Does it feel large? Does it feel small? Do you maybe feel that in some categories you need to put more effort than in others? Thank you for sharing, Natalia. My year was amazing, actually, now that I think about it. We will never have a year that we're going to do 110% of what we chose to do. There is the flow of the events, the flow of the universe, our natural energy. So not everything is going to be there 100%. And that's okay as well. But this is also a realization that, oh, my year has been good, or actually, my year was rough. My finances were struggling. I did not find love. I did not have time to meditate, so my spirituality went down. I had no time for learning and growth, so I might as well prioritize that for the upcoming year. I want you now to consciously choose one area that you're going to direct your focus for 2025. Which one is this area? Which area do you choose to prioritize in 2025? Thank you for sharing, Karina. That was a confident response. Work. Prioritizing or focusing in one area does not necessarily mean that you are going to neglect the rest. By being mindful, there are chances if you direct your focus on work, maybe personal life, family, friends, etc., and fun, to have more available time and energy. This doesn't have to be the way, though. See how you can implement all those other elements then. FNF, finance is fun. I love that. I love that. I love that. Fun is a very important element. When you're having fun, things become easy. And that would be my personal, let's say, advice or wish. I really wish that in 2025, your work is fun. You make money from something that you consider fun. You're having fun when you're going to the gym. You're having fun when you're eating healthy. You're hanging out with the right people, and this is fun. Because trust me, this changes everything. This changes everything. Now let's move forward. Let's get into the actual reflection. What word best describes how 2024 felt for you overall? What is the overall feeling of 2024? What is the word? Letting go, new beginnings, faith. Thank you for sharing. Keep them coming. I'm giving some space for the reflection. Beautiful, beautiful. See what others are sharing as well. This is powerful. Now I want you to write down the most defining moments of 2024. Defining moments can be some key moments. Maybe a big event that you participated. Maybe a person that you met. Moving countries, Elias, yes. Going back to Jordan, that's powerful. Thank you for sharing. Traveling, moving to a new country. We have a lot of moving in the group. And looking back, what was one thing, at least, that 2024 taught you about yourself, about others, or about life? What is one lesson that you learned? At least one lesson that you learned in the past year? I deserve to be happy. Fantastic. Wonderful. Wonderful. For my business owners, coaches, wellness people, content creators, people who run online businesses, these are amazing reflection opportunities. You can take a screenshot, you can take a photo, you can post and say, what 2024 taught me is. Change comes from unexpected places. And now let's be honest and reflect on the challenges. What are some challenges that you faced in 2024? And how did you overcome them? What were some challenges? And challenges can be mental, physical, spiritual, financial. And here's the key. Reflect on how did you overcome them? Did someone help you? Was there any sort of advice? Did you do something specific? Thank you for sharing, asking for help. Fantastic. Not accepting certain behaviors. And if you reflect on the things that you do consistently, that they're part of who you are, part of your daily sequence of activities, what are some habits or thoughts or actions that helped you grow the most this year? For the ones that have joined my retreats or have worked with me for a while, you know how adamant I am about my morning routine. I start my day with gratitude. I set my goals. I boost my connection with money. I visualize. I meditate. I do that daily. I do that daily. These are some habits that they have helped me. Actions. What actions have helped you grow the most this year? I'll give you one. I was actually doing my numbers before this call, and by numbers I mean I was counting my yearly statistics in regards to how many training and coaching hours I've done. Let me see if I have it here, but I believe I have more than 183 volunteering hours in 2024. Weeks of volunteering in 2024. which has helped me so much as a person, even as a business. I actually met some of you during volunteering, giving back, having the space to give time to others. This is something that I will continue in the next year. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing your challenges as well. Zach, you're super brave. I'm so proud of you. Thank you for sharing. We all struggle with something. In this group, we are all perfect, but at the same time, we do not have to be perfect every single day. And let's talk achievements. What are you the most proud? What was one thing that made you feel so proud about yourself, big or small, for the current year, in 2024? Thank you for sharing. Powerful. And you see the diversity, and that's beautiful. For Christy was hosting her first event. For Katya was optimizing her mental health, learning a new language, doing a training. And now I'm going to give you a bonus. Since you're here now, after the call, I want you to come up with at least 20 achievements that you had in 2024, big or small. If you want to impress me and message me later and you have written 30, I'll be very happy. Probably some of you, Christy, that you're also almost finishing your coaching certification with me, and I'm so happy. You'll probably need to write at least 50. And gratitude. Some of you joined the gratitude challenge the previous week. I'm curious, how did it feel to wake up and taking the conscious time to reflect on what are you grateful for and actually posting about it? I'm really curious for anyone that did it, like Barna or Tanguy. Let us know how it felt. And everyone, 3 things you are most grateful for in 2024. I am so proud of you, Merku. You are doing the morning routine since the last retreat. That was a year and a half ago in Greece. Well done. Thank you for sharing. And gratitude is so important. You see what has happened in the world in 2024. Aren't we blessed to be able to spend our time with our families, being free to travel, having access to commodities? We are so blessed to be able to sit right here and say, hey, I'm actually choosing to take that day of my holidays and visualize my 2025 and know that I'm going to get there. We are so blessed. So blessed. We are taking things for granted. And here's a question I love. who or what supported you the most this year? And here you can also write down names. Was it your father, your mother, a specific friend, a mentor? God, powerful. Beautiful. Elias' mom, we should invite her as well next time. Let me know, Elias. It is so powerful to put names there. We're going to reflect in some names that we probably should be cutting from our life later on. But for now, who has supported you this year? And what I find truly powerful, actually probably, I think, oh yeah, Sophie is on the call as well. I was doing that exercise. And Sofia with the Z, her names, is also live on this call right now, is one of my oldest colleagues from Amsterdam when I used to live there. She joined the company under super weird circumstances. There was so much drama on the team, and a manager that really hated me had brought her on. And I had taken a conscious decision back then to just meet the person for who they are rather than how they came to our team. And I mentioned in the beginning of our call how I got sick in Spain and I ended up in the hospital. Sophie was visiting me and taking care of me every single day. People's families wouldn't have visited someone in the hospital as much as Sophie has supported me. Thank you. I'm grateful. I'm grateful for so many of you, all of you in here, first of all, for your trust, for choosing to spend these last few days of the year, like hours, precious hours, in that context. That means so much. So take the time to think of people. Maybe they did something small for you. And I also encourage you to take that exercise to the next step. Send them a message. Hey, I was doing my reflection with my coach. I was doing my end of year reflection. Thank you for. Even keep like watching for your pet while you are on holiday, or giving you something, giving you motivation at some point. And let's move to emotions. Everyone, take a deep breath through the nose. Cleanse a bit your emotional palette. And let's reflect on patterns. Patterns. What is a pattern? A pattern is something that I do again and again and again and again. So what emotions or patterns held you back that you do not want to carry with you in 2025? Thank you for sharing. And what fears or limiting beliefs no longer serve you? A limiting belief, an example of it is hard to grow my business. People are going to betray me. Actually, love, if you have your own business and family, is hard to find. What are the limiting beliefs? Write them down. And reflecting on people again, you see how I'm taking you back and forth. I'm I want you to, I have a question here. What if I'm not sure that I have surpassed them? So it's not about have you already leaving them in the past, but you right now make the conscious decision that these do not serve you. So claim it. Do not worry about the next step if you're ready or not ready. The first step, when are we ready? The moment you acknowledge it, you have taken already action. And it's a pattern. It may show up again. Doesn't mean that it's just going to vanish or disappear, but claim it now that it doesn't serve you anymore. And we're talking about joy. So let's go back to relationships. Which relationships brought you the most joy and fulfillment in 2024? Put some names there. Or types of relationships. It can be client relationships. And did any person or any relationship drain you? And before my mom's in this call asked me, do my kids count? Yeah, that can be a relationship, for example, that brings you joy and fulfillment, but also drains you. That's okay. Some relationships have these dynamics, but the reason we're doing this now is we want to identify potentially an energy taker or a relationship that really drains us. And wrap it up. 2024. Thank you for. Thank you for. Go back to gratitude. And now it's time for awareness. You are here to visualize and manifest a year that aligns with who you are. So considering the current year, 2024, which of the things that you did align the most with your goals or values? An example would be if you would, if health is one of your values and goals, doing regular ice baths or going running, this is an activity that aligns a lot. Meditation, fantastic. And I want you to reflect on activities that took away time from you, but did not actually bring any fulfillment or results. And here you can add the word yet, because you may have done something that didn't bring the results yet, but this doesn't mean it's not going to succeed. But here the key is also lack of fulfillment. And write down 2 things that you're going to change in regards to how you spend your time and energy in 2025. What can you change? Waking up 30 minutes earlier, that's an actionable one. I love it. I will put more efforts into my body. I love that. Now specify, what are 2 specific changes that you can make to put more effort to your body? Is it A 10-minute stretch once per week, that's a specific change. Measurable, actionable. What does it mean? Specify. Cardio in the morning and healthy eating, love it. You do not need more Pilates, you choose to do more Pilates. Set the goal now. And even put once a week. That would already be, how many weeks do we have in the year? How many hours would you do? No phone, no other stuff, and daily time with family. I love it. So now I would like you to, wherever you are, close your eyes again. Take a moment, sit comfortably. You are here for you, so do not worry about how others are doing it. And take a moment to focus on yourself. As you inhale, feel the calmness feeling in your body. And as you exhale, release all the tension and all the distractions. Allow a sense of balance and stillness to gently wash over you. Now, picture yourself in a serene space. How does it look like? This room symbolizes the year that has passed. How does it look like? As you look around, you notice memories, emotions, and experiences that have filled this chapter of your life. Say hi, greet them with gratitude, as they have shaped who you are. In your mind, in that room, allow yourself to take steps towards the door. As you're gently walking, acknowledge all the lessons, celebrate all the growth, and allow the past to rest with peace. As you step through that door, you feel a wave of liberation and lightness. Smile. You now find yourself standing in an open, expansive space filled with possibility. The air, you feel it under your cheeks, is fresh, alive, full with potential. And each step forward represents your journey into the new year. Take a moment to notice the color, the sounds, and the sensations around you. This is your blank canvas of 2025. Now it's time to create. Imagine 2025 is a book. You grab it on your hands. And this book holds your life story. You have just closed the chapter of 2024. As you turn the page, you see chapter 2025. This chapter is ready to be filled with dreams, aspirations, and bold actions. Take a moment to imagine the title of this new chapter. What name captures your vision, hopes, and intentions for the year ahead? Let this title resonate deeply with you, becoming a guiding light for your journey. Now, imagine a warm glow surrounding you. This glow brings clarity and inspiration. You are in a safe space. You are ready to dream and map out freely your vision. Take a deep breath, allowing that energy to expand. And exhale slowly, releasing any lingering doubts or fear. Take one more deep cleansing breath through the nose. And release. When you feel ready, gently bring your awareness back to this present moment. Carry with you that sense of peace, clarity, tranquility. Are you ready to write it down? What is the name of chapter 25? What is the name of the chapter 2025? Write it down. Get rich or die trying. Let's go, Daniel. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go for about 15 more minutes, and then we're going to do a short toilet, water, hydration, snack break. And we will continue. I hope that you're still good. We're just 1 hour in. Perfect. So write down your title, be creative, be playful. And here's a tip for optimization. You can change your title. You can make it fun. Let's say that you're writing this book, that you want it to attract energy. You want all the energies, protectors, guides, angels, friends, investors, clients to come and read that. Is your book filled in with exciting stuff? Spice it up a little bit. I would be a bit curious to read Get Rich or Die Trying. I'm like, okay, cool. So give it some spice. Give it some spice. I want you to be bold and big. give it some energy. You know what I mean? Let's get back to our reflection. Let me share my screen. Things you will stop or limit. Now we've crossed the tour. We left behind 2024. So now we're going to focus a bit on things that we're going to do or not do or cut down in 2025. One habit, and be fast here. One habit that you want to let go. One thought that you want to let go. And something that you want to stop wanting or wishing for. It's a tricky question, but it's an interesting one. Habits, thoughts, and things that we want to. What do you want to stop spending money on? I will never forget one of my clients messaged me after the Vision Quest. I don't think it was maybe 3 years ago. Told me, oh my God, actually from all the subscriptions I stopped because of the Vision Quest, he was gaming. I'm actually like $250 more per month. I already stopped waiting because things I didn't use. What is something that you want to stop eating or drinking? And are there any people in your life that you should? Because I'm changing the word slightly here. It says want. Maybe you don't want to stop seeing them, but you should stop seeing them. You know, I'm a bit strict with these things, especially the ones that work one-on-one with me. Who you shouldn't be seeing or you want to stop seeing. What are some overall behaviors that do not serve you? Procrastination. Do not procrastinate on becoming rich, Daniel. And don't forget about us when you become super rich. Any interesting insights in the group, please share. And now let's shift the energy. I am going to ask you, like we do the word of the day, if you do your morning practice, I usually ask you to choose an intention and word of the day. So now we're going to choose a word of the year. What is one word that is going to represent 2025 for you? Focus, thrive. I'm not getting if Kati, this is for 2020 was thrive or abundance, dedication, execution, the good kind of thing. Hope so. Let it flow. I remember I told you I was doing my very first vision quest as a student, 2019, and the word that came to my mind was create. And I was telling my coach, like, "Ah, I should probably change it. I'm definitely not a creative. Why did this come up? Trust the process. Actually, that was the year that I created my business. I created my first courses. And that was my theme of the year. It just flew through me. New title, by the way. Yes. Born Again to Thrive. Thank you. That's more exciting. You can also play with it. Put your name there. The Awesome Barna. Born Again to Thrive. Just play with it. This is your vision quest. Has to be fun. And let's create a circle of positive influence. It's not me who's saying you become the 5 people that you hang out the most with. Think of that. Who do you want to have around you? Who is your circle of positive influence? These can be online or offline connections. Some people may be online, maybe family far away, or people that we have with us. Maybe your circle of positive influence is a neighbor that helps you go to the gym more, or your pet. Thank you, Marco. Ari is happy. That's an eye to have you in the team. Thank you. And Fedra. Marco has the cutest dogs. Five must experience goals for 2025. Before you start writing things that you want to achieve here, hear me out. This is a bucket list. I do not want you to add things that they relate with any sort of achievement of work or work. Experience goals. Experience goals means something that you're going to experience. Another testimonial from yours truly, I had in my vision quest, the carnival in Rio. And I didn't happen the next year, it happened, I think, the year after. I did 7 months in Central South America, and I experienced the carnival in Rio de Janeiro in Brazil. Bucket list, places you want to travel, things that you would like to experience. If you haven't been on a retreat, I urge you to put that there too. And then, do we have them? If you can't come up with 5 right now, you can park it, but I'm sure fun things should be coming in your mind fast. Who has the craziest one in the group? I'm curious. And then I want you to write down some goals that you have that you are going to act on them ASAP. ASAP meaning as soon as the year starts. For my procrastinators, goals for immediate action. And also growth areas. Where do you want to grow? This is a really big part as well. Especially, I know some of you are in the information business or wellness business or coaching business or want to be. This is so important. Of course, to be here right now, you're part of the community, and I know that you're taking steps towards growing, but growth, reflect on that. What skills do you need to learn? Where do you need to become better? Marketing, sales, investments, fantastic. Quick question. You can write a number in the chat. From the 5 must experience goals, how many did you write down in your journals? Out of 5. Okay, fantastic. So I like that I see some more there, but Eva, I would like you to prioritize also must experiences, must. I don't want the end of year to come. It's like, okay, this is not your life bucket list. This is must experience for 2025. So see if this 11 is still true there, or you need to do a little bit more. So for the ones that you only have 2, think of something that makes you happy or a dream destination. I don't want you to put something that it's necessarily easy. I want you to put a little bit of your dream in there. Bucket list. What if it was possible to meet that person, travel to that country, taste that food? Just put it in there. Dream. And let's do that. And we will go on a quick hydration break. Financial milestones for year end. What are some key financial milestones that you want to reach? Here in the financial milestones, I'll give you an example. It doesn't necessarily have to be only, oh, how much money I want to be making. It's like, what is my compensation per hour? What is my record week? Let's say I had we had a record week like a few weeks ago of $20,000. That's a financial milestone for only coaching services. That's an example of what is a financial milestone. It's not only how much money do I want to be making. Oh, in one day, I sold $10,000 worth of online products. That's a financial milestone. My property in Greece, my property in the Netherlands, so on and so forth, values X. That's also a financial milestone. And become specific. Setting higher payment standards is a great intention, but I want you to put a number. My financial milestone is that I am getting paid at least XYZ euros per hour, Mirko. XYZ dollars per month. I'll put a stop here. I will give 5 minutes, 5 minutes, so until 13:21 my time. You can calculate 5 minutes. I leave the call open for the ones who want to still be reflecting. If you want to grab some water, go ahead, and we're back in 5. Oh, I was on mute. Welcome back. Everyone get ready. Yes, cameras on, smiles, energy. And it's time for a stretch. So hands up in the air. Yes, reach the sky, reach the sky. Amazing, amazing. Well done. Okay, shake it. And give me a ready in the chat. Give me a ready in the chat if you're ready. Why do I encourage cameras on, presence? It's so easy to get distracted. Oh, let me be camera off. Let me do something else. You're designing your year. This should require your full attention. Listo. Glass of wine I see there. Amazing. I love it. We said, is it wine? I love it. We celebrate. I used to do that. I think it was last year. Maybe I should bring it back. Dress fancy for a manifestation. Like I put my shirt here, like lipstick. We're having fun and we are getting ready for the year. We show up as we want to. Sagria, love it. Team Dubai is doing well. And let's go. We were right where we were discussing about financial milestones. And if you would like to share in the chat any financial milestones, please. I always love to see these things. Why not? Claim them. Claim them. Love it. Best month, 200,000. Love it. Fantastic. Now, relationships, key goals. Relationships, key goals. You see, relationships is general, can be professional relationships. And be specific. Just like here, I see also like would love to do few retreats. Just put a number there. How many? 2? What is a few? I did 4 this year. It's a lot. Trust me, it's a lot. Perfect. 3. You see? Put the numbers there. Show clarity. Show clarity. Relationship key goals. You can put words there, you can put experiences. And then I want you to write down your health and wellness targets. And because we want to be able to track progress, I want you to create some benchmarks, milestones, a different word for it, that when you look back, you will understand that you have improved. And create those milestones for your professional growth as well. It can be starting your business, registering your business, building a website, having your first client, having your first paid client, getting a testimonial. So what is it? Professional growth milestones. And mental health matters. So some of your mental health goals. Is there any area that you have difficulties coming up with things or something that is not clear? Feel free to ask in the chat. Let me know. Or if you have a question, happy to take it as well. These are areas that you can also develop more in detail afterwards. Come up with the initial ones now, the ones that flow through you, and then sit down when you're making your health and wellness routines and become more specific on when they're reflecting to relationships. If you have a business, you should be doing these for your business too. Very clear milestone strategy. And I want to take you now to your biggest intention. Biggest. Doesn't say big, it says biggest. What is your biggest intention for 2025? What you have right there, make it a little bigger. And then I want you to write down your stretch goal. Stretch goal, by definition, what are stretch goals? Goals meant to be achieved, right? But stretch goals are these kind of goals that they're a little bit too much. But science and actually airlines have made that these experiments in regards to boarding times and serving people. Stretch goals help you come closer to your goal. My stretch goal was to be fluent in Spanish within 6 months, and I didn't take any classes. Of course, seemed super unrealistic. How come I would be fluent in a new language without that? But it's also the mindset part. Things become more possible. And then something happens. Yeah, let's say it took me 9 months, but I spoke Spanish fluently. This was one of my previous stretch goals, like a few years back. As an example, stretch goal. And here, play with it. I don't want you to necessarily put a goal that has to do with finances or money or work. If you've done that, fine. Sorry if it was too loud with sirens. I'm in New York. I'm not sure if my background is too noisy. Stretch goal. Something that is fun, something that makes you happy, something that relates to your being, not necessarily to your work. You're not your work. So a stretch goal. An example is I want to be, it's what I shared about speaking a new language. A stretch goal, let's say I want to learn Swahili, I want to learn German, I want to learn Greek. If I take classes and I don't speak that language, realistically, it would take me maybe 1 or 2 years to learn, right? And do classes. So my stretch goal was to speak Spanish fluently within 6 months, no classes. Took me 9 months and it happened. So it's a stretch goal. It's more of a goal that is a little bit unrealistic. Become an expert in playing violin in 2025. And then I've never played violin in my life. Actually, that's a great example because one of our clients, he came to the retreat in Greece. He is a professional violin player. Maybe that's why it came to my mind. He started playing violin when he was 38, 40 for the first time. And now he's a top violin influencer, professional artist, performer in Dubai within 2 years. So stretch goal has the element of the depth, the element of the magnitude, the element of the miracle, like something that is, okay, it's a stretch goal. That's a very cute one. Having a dog. And now I want you, feel free to look online or come up with something from your mind, a quote that sets the tone for 2025. What is your quote for 2025? Let me see if I can find mine. I would love to share. Let me look for it. I did the vision quest a few days ago. I always do it before this call because I want to, this is not the time for me to reflect for things. I always do it before. I really, really love this workshop and I've seen the impact in my life. So I always take the time, the days before the actual vision quest to complete it for myself. And I have a record. I actually keep, it's a very interesting thing to do, to observe your growth, because sometimes these you're going to forget. By the way, around June is the moment that I host the mid-year vision quest. So it's a bit of a similar workshop, but we're reflecting and we're course correcting. So this comes around end of June. You will get notified, but this is the same mindset around vision quests. I have in my records, I have here a folder that is called Vision Quest Sofia. And let me find it. You see, I've put my quote and I already forgot, right? Oh yeah, I have 2 quotes. One from Brené Brown. You are worthy of love and belonging just as you are. This is my first quote of 2025 that I want to live and embody. You are worthy of love and belonging just as you are. And then my second one, the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. This is a Mahatma Gandhi quote. These 2 will be my guiding forces and the energy I would like to embody for 2025. Beautiful. I see here, sky's the limit. Fortune favors the brave. 100%. Who dares wins. I see a pattern there. Marco and Melton, you should probably meet. Your quote energy is very, very similar there. And I want you to state clearly, my clear 2025 vision is, complete the rest, write it down. My clear 2025 vision is. And 2025 success to me is. "2025 success is," and clear vision. And we're going to move forward to rituals. What is a ritual? Ritual is something that you do with respect, something that becomes a habit, something that is important, and something that nurtures you. For example, the online mindset gym, the Thursday calls. This is a ritual, is a weekly mindset ritual. This event, this workshop is a yearly, is an annual ritual. Reflecting or releasing during the full moon is a ritual. Having your lemon water in the morning, lemon water is a ritual. So write down some rituals that you want to have, create them for your mornings and evenings in 2025. Rituals for you. If you started with a gratitude, this can continue being part of your morning ritual. Feel free to share some in the chat, especially my experienced ones. If you have some really cool rituals, share. Don't be selfish. We want to know your rituals. I want to copy. I want to get inspired. Cold showers, exercises, declarations, fantastic. Some of the things that really keep me in check are my rituals. A lot of water, yes. Hydrate. And a great way to build rituals is to break them into categories. You can have spiritual rituals, physical rituals, mental rituals, emotional rituals. An example would be a spiritual ritual that I do. I burn cinnamon for abundance. This is part of my morning rituals. Burning Palo Santo to cleanse. It's a spiritual ritual. Stretching in the morning, physical. Breath work. Pilates, physical activities. What could be an emotional ritual? It can be a combination, for example, when you dance a happy song, feeling happiness and expressing gratitude in the morning. It can be a physical, emotional ritual. Writing a love letter to money. These kind of rituals. Ecstatic dance, yes. And let's be clear, let's manifest 2025. Be specific, be bold, be big. Who are you? What do you do? What do you have? How do you feel? Who are you? What do you do? What do you have? How do you feel? And the last part, the how do you feel? Emotions. Emotions are so important when you want to experience a certain reality. Sometimes we want to manifest certain numbers, certain growth, etc., and we forget the emotions. And then here you are having 1,000 clients and you're feeling overwhelmed, stressed, and burnout. We don't want that. We want ease. We want happiness. You feel supported. You have a great team. You have processes and systems in place. And now I want you to go forward. This time next year, we're going to be together and you're going to share, Sofia, oh my God, this had happened in 2025. So imagine it is 2025, December, before New Year's, and you write it as if it's true. It is December 2025 end. Write some things that have happened. And I am grateful I traveled to this place. And in March 2025, this happened. And I met this person. Sign it in the end. Say thank you. Say thank you. Put your name. If you don't have emotions in there, add some emotions. That felt great. I felt valued. I felt appreciated. Add some more details, specific events. If you need more time, write time in the chat. Give me a signal. Super. You have time. And I would love, before we finalize this, to take some live out loud share outs about some things that you would like to achieve or experience, or some of your wishes or goals for 2025. Share it with the group. Anyone that would like to share? Eva, go ahead. Thank you. Thank you for being brave.
Hi, everybody. I'm the bravest when it comes to sharing, no matter what I'm sharing. Thank you very much for this, Sofia. Thank you. Really, it was a very good experience for me, and I will revise it once again. So now, the stuff that I dream of and I want to happen to me next year, the the majority of them are related to my finances and my relationship with my teenager little girl, because we had a few challenges last 2 years. So I imagine that at the end of 2025, I will be finished all the Quantum Leap programs, all the trainings that I have, and also I will be able to pay even for more of the Success Resources programs, but full, not on installments. And this is because I'm going to earn a lot of money next year.
Yes, you
My
are.
my goal is to have. I don't know how it is going to happen, but I believe that this is going to happen because 10,000 euro per month is a challenge, really big one. But I believe that this is something that's going to happen.
Is a challenge or was a challenge for 2024, but it's not going to be a challenge at all in 2025.
Let's not be a challenge at all for
It will not,
2025.
thank you. Of course, it's not going to be a challenge at all.
At all, no. It was for 2024, but I haven't dreamed of that kind of numbers actually. I was dreaming something about 2,500 for 2024. It comes up that I can earn more, so not 10,000. It's a
That's
little bit
why
more.
I'm here as well. Of course, these numbers,
Yeah.
we don't like them. We like all numbers, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you.
That's the biggest part. You need to familiarize with certain things, emotions, situations, and numbers, and then they become more normal. Also for myself, back in the days, I would not even, like when I started working back in Greece, I was making 3 euros per hour. I was making 3 euros per hour. Now I have clients that they pay me a couple of $1,000 per hour. Five-figure weeks, they are the norm. Because it's possible, but it requires believing, feeling, seeing, stating, and doing the work. This workshop is very precious for me too. This is going to be my last session, my last workshop for this year. I was counting my hours before this call. I counted about 295 online coaching hours for 2024. Back in the days, I was thinking, oh my God, like I'm not even confident to do something. How am I going to make money online? And now my team has 15, 20,000 US dollar weeks. But of course, this means that you establish the systems, we build the processes, you invest in your training, you invest in your mentorship, you put the work, you try out things, you go out of your comfort zone. And I'm going to wrap up with something. I'm not going to share too many plans for 2025. You're going to be updated when the time comes about retreats and all that. But I'm going to do something in January. I haven't launched it fully yet, but since we are in this group, I'm going to share first with you. I have built a boot camp for growing online businesses. And these online businesses, they can be in the information sector. You want to provide information online, become a wellness trainer, coach, etc. It's going to be a full one-day event online that I would like to share with you. And pretty much I'm teaching how you can attract clients, consistently make at least 10,000 US dollars online with an online business, lead generation techniques, sales strategies, and doing it with a style that suits you. I'll share the details before we go, but I would love, for example, I see Christy. Christy has been working with me for a while, and I would love her to share a little bit about her experience and how has been these strategies have been working out for her.
Hello. I met Sofia a couple years ago on a retreat, and it was just the most eye-opening experience for me, truly, to help me to learn how to believe in myself, number one, and to build the confidence in my new business. So I'm a holistic health coach, and I took some time in between the retreats to try to just do things on my own. And I would skip some of the Thursday meetings with Sophia, and I could just tell that without Sophia's guidance, I would truly kind of get into my own head, and which is a lot of self-doubt, unfortunately. So now with Sophia's help, we meet very regularly, every other week. And then I do the weekly Thursday meetings as well. And I've got 8 new health coaching clients within a couple weeks.
Wait, say that again.
8 new health coaching clients.
Thank you. How many clients, Christy? When I met you, you have not even established the name of your wellness business.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
In a
been
week. And let me tell you a secret I haven't told you yet because I didn't want to demotivate you before, but now we have the results. December is one of the hardest months in the
I'm glad you didn't tell me that.
Of course I didn't. Congratulations. Let's give her a hand.
Thank you.
Within few weeks in December, she has 8 new health coaching clients.
Yeah. And it truly, thank you, Sophia, because you, especially with sales, I really struggle with sales, and you have helped me so much. Not only believe in myself, but just change all my limiting beliefs around sales. So it's been so helpful.
I'm happy. I'm happy. Thank you. And this was one of my personal goals for 2024. So I'm just going to share the details with you because it's my end of the year moment as well. You can, for the ones who know, you know the process. You can scan this. And I don't know how to, but I have a code for this. So what you're going to see is not the price. You need to put a code at the checkout. This is going to happen towards end of January. I'll arrange the details. It's going to be like boutique, very limited people. So that's why I'm not announcing the date yet. And it's going to be a half day online, considered full day for these standards. And at the checkout, you can use the code community. Wait, I have it here. Communities. Wait, I'll post it in the chat. This one. Or I'll make it more easy. Community. Oh, I don't know if Ari was here. I should have prepared that better. You see, we always learn. Community 70, I believe. Try community 70. It works. Yeah, it works. Community 70. And these, even with this workshop, you can make 5 times the money back within less than 1 hour, one sale. I'm also going to talk about the mindset of high ticket and about aligning content creation programs with ideal clients. So that's January. It's going to be online. The bootcamp is going to be the last week of January. Haven't announced the date yet. Haven't announced the date yet. If you get that, probably I will do a couple afterwards, but this, because I'm probably launching bigger programs, this is something that I'm going to do in January. It was something that I was debating for a while with my team, and then we just decided because we have created funnels in my coaching business the past 3 months that they are working really, really well. So now our clients that we're helping for the 10K months, we consider that is easy to reach. Then we're building the systems and we're helping clients to reach their 50K months and then the 6-figure months. So exciting stuff. And with that, I would like to really thank you for taking the time and being here today. And it shows a lot. It shows a lot. These faces that you saw and you're seeing still right now, they're faces that probably you're going to see throughout the year. You're going to see in one of the retreats or the live events. These are the people that they're going to be celebrating your wins and you're going to be celebrating their wins. 2025 is going to be epic, and it's going to be even better than what you've put on your journals. And that's exactly it. Thank you. The power of the people that you surround yourself with, the power of the community, the interactions. So thank you very much. Thank you for a wonderful year. Thank you for years of trust and collaboration from some of you. And I hope to see you also live in the next year. Some of you I haven't seen in a while. Some of you, I don't know. I'll stay in for a bit for any questions, chit chats, catch up, etc. But thank you for this powerful year. Make the most out of it. Give love and don't be afraid to give, because the more you give, the more you are going to receive. Thank you.